The Middle East continues to heat up. Israel continues to attack several countries in the region under the pretext of crippling the Palestinian Gaza ruling group, Hamas. Citing Al Jazeera, Israel has launched attacks on 6 countries since the beginning of this week. The countries targeted are Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Tunisia, Qatar, and Yemen. Israel continues to bombard Gaza, resulting in at least 150 deaths and more than 540 injuries since Monday. On Monday alone, 67 people were killed and hospitals received 320 injuries. Among the dead were 14 people seeking aid, while 6 others, including 2 children, died of starvation. This attack is part of a broader Israeli offensive on Gaza. More than 1.3 million people remain trapped in Gaza City as Israeli bombardment kills dozens. Since the start of the Israeli offensive, more than 64,000 Palestinians have been killed, approximately 20,000 of whom are children. Israel's onslaught on Gaza has drawn international condemnation, with many academics and activists calling it genocide. Furthermore, the International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on suspicion of war crimes. In Lebanon, the Israeli military claimed to have attacked weapons depots and military facilities used by Hezbollah. However, these claims could not be independently verified, and Hezbollah has not issued an official response. This attack in Lebanon marks the latest violation of the ceasefire agreement signed last November. It represents a further escalation in the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah, longtime enemies. This attack is part of a broader wave of Israeli attacks extending beyond its immediate borders. In 3 days, Israel has launched attacks in 6 countries, demonstrating the expanding reach of its military operations in the region. On Monday night, Israeli warplanes struck several locations in Syria. Among the targets were a Syrian Air Force base in Homs and a military barracks near Latakia, according to the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. The Syrian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and expatriates condemned the attack, calling it a blatant violation of Syria's sovereignty and a direct threat to its national and regional security. State media described the attack as part of a series of aggressive escalations by Israel aimed at undermining Syria's sovereignty. These attacks come despite direct peace talks between Israel and Syria in recent months. The talks aim to halt Israel's aggressive actions against Syria, but this latest attack demonstrates that these diplomatic efforts have not yielded results. In Tunisia, Israel was accused of carrying out 2 drone attacks on the Global Sumud flotilla. The flotilla, a peace mission attempting to break the blockade of Gaza, was anchored in Tunisia. This was the second attack on the flotilla in 2 consecutive nights. The Global Sumud flotilla is a coalition of more than 50 ships. The flotilla set sail on August 31, 2025, and arrived at the Tunisian port of Sidi Bou Said on September 7. It was scheduled to continue its journey to Gaza on Wednesday. The attack on the civilian flotilla in a third country represents a new tactic in Israel's efforts to maintain the blockade of Gaza. It also raises questions about the security of humanitarian missions in the region.